Hyderabad is emerging as a global city and trying to, you know, gain global presence, and it wants to benchmark with global cities in every possible way to be able to improve quality of life to the citizens and also to enhance the business attractiveness for investors. So from that point of view, comparison, healthy comparison through a city protocol program would be a very good start for Hyderabad. I think from India perspective, India is one of the very emerging urbanization country, and India is a little different from rest of the world in the sense that people would like to, especially the city policymakers and others, would like to see and believe in things working. So from that point of view, my single message is that you need to have ability to stay if one wants to work in this space of city protocol and bringing innovations, because we can't be impatient. We have to have enormous amount of patience. And number two, piloting is a good way to start. One should pilot, and my message to especially startup firms, it's a great market, great opportunity, but we need to have that ability to stay for a long time. We have patience, but also start on a pilot scale, demonstrate success, and there will be enormous scaling up opportunity in countries like India. Yeah, I mean, I would say it's brilliant in the sense it gets a perspective of how different stakeholders are looking at city and the definition of term city protocol, because it's like a blind people looking at an elephant and trying to touch and see, oh, this is what should be. But this is an opportunity where people are actually facing each other, trying to evolve a common understanding about what a city protocol should be like, and it should be applicable not to Europe, not to a particular city or a context, but it's applicable for global cities as such. So I would say the process, the selection of cities and the stakeholders that were invited, I think it's a right way forward, and I hope there's a common ground that would emerge from this discussions. I would look forward to more tangible outcomes in terms of formulation of a clear action plan, time-bound action plan, and I would also like to have representation of emerging countries like China, India in these working groups and discussions. Otherwise, the discussions would often revolve around more developed cities, and their challenges and problems are very different. I mean, mobility is a big challenge probably in Barcelona, but for us water is a big challenge and sanitation is a big challenge. So I would say from sheer numbers and from applicability point of view, my wish is to have representation of cities from India in different layers of discussions that's going to happen in the future.